can you solve all these Class 3 English Chapter 5 The Yellow Butterfly questions? The spider was? Smart pick. Hungry is the correct choice. I dash dancing. Perfect. Am is the correct choice. Antonym for slow. Nice selection. Fast is the correct and valid answer. Synonym for hold. Well done. Grasp is the right choice. Sunny day means. Clear logic. Your choice, a bright day, is sound and 100% true. Antonym for never. Nicely done. Always is a solid answer. Meaning of chase? Nice work. You chose follow and it is correct. Synonym for escape. You got it. Your choice run away is right. The spider was dash. Great job. Hungry is the accurate answer. Near the garden was a... Well picked. Pond is the correct answer. The spider looked dash. Excellent. Hungry is a brilliant choice. The butterfly was dash. You chose yellow, and it is correct. The color of neem leaf. Right choice. Green is the best answer. Opposite word of never. Right again. Always is a valid answer. The butterfly was caught. Good thinking. In the spider's net is the right answer. In the garden was a white. Solid response. Lotus is a valid choice. Where was the spider web? You're right. In the peach tree is the correct answer. Sonu caught the butterfly. Valid point. True is true. Sonu let the butterfly go. Good job. True works well here. Sonu saw a dash butterfly. Great thinking. Yellow is the right choice. Around the lotus grew dash. Well reasoned. Round leaves is the correct choice. Choose the correct spelling. On track. Escape is the correct answer. Sonu wanted butterfly to be. Sharp thinking. Happy is the right choice. Which tree is near the wall? Excellent choice. Peach is the right answer. What is the name of the boy? Smart move. Sonu is an accurate answer. Antonym for near? Exactly. Far makes sense and it is right choice. Butterfly sat on a dash rose. Correct. Red is the right answer. Which is incorrect spelling? Correct response. Shouted is the most accurate answer. In the pond, there was a dash. Bravo. White lotus is the answer. The butterfly dashed its wings. Strong choice. Fluttered is the right answer. Near the wall was a neem tree. Nice selection. False is the correct and valid answer. When does the balloon man come? Bravo. On market days is the answer. Sonu went dash into the water. Exactly. Splash makes sense and it is right choice. The butterfly sat on a red dash. Right again. Rose is a valid answer. What is the past form of a fly? Smart move. Flew is an accurate answer. The butterfly sat on pink rose. You got it. Your choice false is right. What is the color of the lotus? Right choice. White is the best answer. What is the opposite of chase? Solid response. Run away from is a valid choice. Synonym for escape. Nice work. You chose run away and it is correct. Name the boy given in the lesson. Correct. Sonu is the right answer. The color of the spider was dash. Correct response. Black is the most accurate answer. A small water body, give one word. Well reasoned. Pond is the correct choice. Where does the balloon man stand? Strong choice. Market square is the right answer. Tick the plural of a dash butterfly. Good job. Butterflies works well here. Which among the following can fly? Sharp thinking. All of these is the right choice. The butterfly escaped from the web. Well picked. False is the correct answer. The balloon man have all balloons of. Excellent choice. Big and small sizes is the right answer. The butterfly was caught in the dash. Excellent. Spider web is a brilliant choice. There was a white lotus in the pond. Good thinking. True is the right answer. If there is a wind, the balloons dash. Well done. Tug a lot is the right choice. At first, the butterfly sat on a dash. You're right. Red rose is the correct answer. What is the meaning of the word tug? Great job. To pull is the accurate answer. There was a spider's web in the pond. Nicely done. False is a solid answer. Sonu wanted to see the butterfly dash. Smart pick. Happy is the correct choice. The butterfly dash on a floating leaf. Valid point. Sailed is true. There was a big dash in the peach tree. Perfect. Spider's web is the correct choice. Could Sonu finally catch the butterfly? On track. Yes is the correct answer. First, the butterfly sat on a red rose. You chose true. And it is correct. How would the balloons look in the sky? Clear logic. Your choice pretty is sound and 100% true. The butterfly was happy in Sonu's hand. Great thinking. False is the right choice. The butterfly looked dash in Sonu's hand. Well done. Sad is the right choice. Sonu saw the yellow butterfly in his dash. Nicely done. Garden is a solid answer. The yellow butterfly first sat on the dash. Great thinking. Red rose is the right choice. Which word in the poem rhymes with green? Bravo. Between is the answer. The butterfly had dash on its yellow wings. Nice work. You chose brown spots, and it is correct. When Sonu let the butterfly go, it was dash.
Clear logic. Your choice happy is sound and 100% true.
Where did the Sonu first see the butterfly?
Valid point. Garden is true.
The balloon man never seems to think of dash.
You got it. Your choice lunch is right.
Where did the butterfly go from the red rose? Excellent choice. Lotus leaf is the right answer.
A yellow butterfly flew around in Sonu's dash.
Correct response. Garden is the most accurate answer. First, the butterfly sailed on a floating leaf. Perfect. False is the correct choice. In the middle of the spider web, there was a dash. Well reasoned. Big black spider is the correct choice. 1. What was the color of butterfly which Sonu saw? Exactly. Yellow makes sense, and it is right choice. On a sunny day, there are many dash in the market.
You chose carts and people, and it is correct.
From the lotus flower, the butterfly flew to a dash. Strong choice. Peach tree is the right answer. During daytimes, the things you can see on the sky. Good job, birds. Clouds, sun works well here. Sonu walked slowly and dashed to catch the butterfly. Well picked. Silently is the correct answer. The butterfly dashed its wings to escape from the web. Great job. Fluttered is the accurate answer. The butterfly sat on a dash flower in the peach tree. Smart move. Pink is an accurate answer. The butterfly looked dash as it tried to escape from the web. Correct. Sad is the right answer. Find out the describing word from the sentence. Nice selection. Red is the correct and valid answer. Identify the picture. Excellent. Bunch of balloon is a brilliant choice. Which is correct spelling? Right choice. Floated is the best answer. Give word meaning for crawled. Solid response. Moved slowly is a valid choice. I splashed cold water on my face. Sharp thinking. True is the right choice.
Which is the correct make sentence for the word hungry?
You're right. The beggar is hungry is the correct answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Smart pick. Contact Narayan Changdar on Facebook is the correct choice.